Life is a complex journey. Nothing comes pretty easy, right? And our life is full of joy and sorrow. But we all face somehow or the other some challenges. We all encounter hardship, right, in our lives. But those encounters, those hardships typically do not define us. It is how we are taking those challenges, how we are actually defending all those hardships. That's what defines us. So it's quite evident that those things will come in our way, but we need to find out a way to deal with them. We have to protect. It's our resilience which will definitely smile at the end of the battle if we win it. But even if you lose, definitely your endurance will be tested. So you are not losing anything, right? You are either winning or learning. That's what they say. But it's our journey that we always look up to. And it's our journey which we always cherish in our lives. Pain now, tears later. It typically defines or emphasizes on those areas of our lives where we can find out the short-term pain, which will definitely test our endurance to find out a long-term gain. It's an everywhere you will go and you will find out people are facing some challenges. So challenges will be there. It's quite inevitable. But the only thing that will not be there, how you are actually handling it. Because no one can see, no one can feel how you are actually feeling. If you are thinking about from long-term perspective, so you have to think about short-term pain to take and long-term gain to achieve. So this is how our life goes in a cycle. So if we go through a pain, we will definitely have something or the other end of the battle. And now it is the time. It is the momentum that we need to build for ourselves. Otherwise, all the effort will go in vain. So, yes, we all need to find out some or the other way, but that way may not be a smooth one. I mean, we can expect right now a pretty smoother way, a smoother path to follow. You know why? Because the world is actually spinning, right, on its orbit. So if something is spinning, definitely nothing is permanent. So that defines our life. We tend to forget the reason we want to hold on to a particular situation. Like you have joy, so we want to be enjoying that joyful situation maybe for some times. Maybe it's going to be a spontaneous action or reaction or maybe a mindset. But whenever there's a sorrow, we don't want to live with that. We want to get rid of it. So this is where we get confused. This is where we get deviated. So yes, pain will be there. Yes, you need to feel it. Think about it this way. Have you seen a machine which will sharpen your knife? Have you seen that ever? If you haven't, then you can see it. You can just search it in YouTube and you will find out videos. But if you see, whenever your knife is getting sharpened, you will find out some rays over there, bubbles of fire or something like that. Why? Because it's actually sharpening. So it's testing, that machine is actually testing the endurance of the knife. And because of endurance, the knife is getting sharper, just like our life. If your life is getting tested somehow or the other, if challenges, all those hardships somehow or the other, making you feel real pain, then your life is getting sharpened. You are getting smooth. And you will never know that phase or that experience will become really handy for you in order to achieve success in each and every field. Pain will definitely go away, over the times. But the thing which will remain is our experience. We will always be trying to share that experience with others, don't we? We do that, right? And that's what I'm doing right now. But remember that pain will definitely try to sharpen you. And if you can understand that, if you can realize, yes, pain is actually meant for that. So yes, you will definitely understand, okay, If you are going smooth in some areas, maybe there is no endurance tested, maybe there is nothing at all, you do not feel a little bit of grumpy or something, you may not be on the right path. It's really hard to define yourself. It's really hard to believe that, okay, if something is smoother to me, how would I be able to think that I'm not going into the right direction? Because everybody wants to do that, right? So think about it in this perspective. The way you are breathing, is it a very easy process? It's not. The way you are eating and the way you are getting energy from those food, is it really easy process? No, it's not. And that is the reason the outcome is very, very strong. And because of that reason, because of that strength, you are able to survive. So this is what pretty simple to understand, but still we make it pretty complex. That's the nature of life, right? We try to make things complex to understand, which are pretty simple. So yes, it is our life. It is how that we are defining ourselves. It is typically testing your resilience at the end of the day. So whenever you are in pain, just think about this once, that it's not only tears that only ensure that you are in pain. Because whenever you are in joy, you also have tears. You also cry out of joy. Why do we do that? See, think about this different situation. Think about this contradiction. You are crying in sorrow. You are also crying in joy. How is it possible? It's a myth, right? No, it's not a myth. It's about emotions. So how you are actually gratifying your success, how you are actually gratifying your life, there lies your strength. And remember, your strength is somehow related to your tears. If you are crying a lot, maybe you are getting weakened. Your strength is getting weakened somehow or the other. And you are no longer a stronger person. It's not only crying, I'm not saying that. But yes, it's one of our leading examples. If you are a crybaby, you're not strong enough to become a resilient. And if you're not a resilient person, well, the whole world is waiting for you to test you. So yeah, don't let the world take a test. Before that, take a test of yourself and find out the endurance that you have.